Very good morning to all of you. Myself Anil Sharma from Impulse Technology Delhi. Today I am a speaker here to show the presentation demonstrations on LEDs and solar cell simulations. So we are based in Delhi, Gurgaon as a distributor of various simulation softwares. So if you can see on my screen, we have multiple partners on different applications. So today we will discuss about this Fluxim, which is photovoltaic device modeling and simulations for LED as well as organic devices applications. And apart from that, we have other software for nanomaterials, material science calculations, atomic structures, nanomaterials, molecular structure calculations using density functional theory, molecular dynamics along with machine learning. So there is one another software that is called Exabyte, and one more software is there called NanoDecal for nanomaterial along with nano device simulations to solve the quantum transport calculation like carbon nanotube, graphene nanoribbons, and 2D materials, magnetic tunnel junctions simulations. And for silicon and 3.5 devices, we have a Crosslight software from Canada that is for semiconductor device operation, microelectronics and optoelectronics device can be simulated using Crosslight. So this is my contact ID and email ID and mobile number, and you can visit our website for more future informations. So there will be a session for half an hour for presentation. After that, I will show a demonstration with the software features and how we can do the modeling and simulations online. So today we will focus about semiconductor device modeling, specifically for organic waste. So it will cover up electronics and photoelectronics device applications like silicon based and organic based devices. And in photoelectronics, it will cover light absorbing and light emitting device applications. So today we will discuss about these applications. Now solar cell and OLED device modeling and simulations using SatFOS software from Fluxim. So Fluxim is a Switzerland-based company. It provides a software as well as hardware for R&D. Those who work on OLED and solar cells to industry and academia worldwide. It is the outcome of Zurich University of Applied Science founded in 2006 by Dr. B. Restlers. So like many people work on the experimental, fabrication, synthesis. So sometimes theory, modeling, simulations are also very essential nowadays because it can also predict the results near to the experimental. So whatever you will do the experimental work, synthesis work or fabrication, similarly you can also get the near 98, 99, 95% accuracy you can also get through the simulations. And you can save your time, money and materials and publish the paper quickly because the fabrication labs, synthesis or characterizations that are very costlier and time taking, but simulations are very fast. You can predict the results whatever we get from the experimental in within few hours. That's why it is also affordable, so people can also prefer these simulation softwares. Now we have multiple simulation software for different applications. So let me discuss. There are two software that is called, one is called SatFOS. Today we will discuss about SatFOS, that stands for Semiconducting Thin Film Optics Simulation Software. It is designed for organic, perovskites, solar cell and LED devices. It is a CPU efficient multi-parallel processing tailored for the development of novel optoelectronics thin film based devices. You can study, optimize the OLED, OPV and other thin film devices, tandem, perovskite and LED devices. This is very unique software for photovoltaic modeling and simulation to calculate the electrical and optical property based on purely organic materials along with perovskite and silicon beads with quantum dots materials. So this is designed for electronics, optoelectronic device application, LEDs and solar cell to calculate the electrical and optical properties for one-dimensional structures. Now, if somebody want to work on large area organic semiconductor devices, then we have another software that is totally different from the same Fluxim company, that is called LAOS, for large area organic semiconductor device simulations. It is used to design and optimize large area devices. It can work on 2D plus 1D finite element method based software for the designing, simulation, optimization of large area LED and solar cell to calculate electrical, optical and thermal properties. And whatever the losses will be there across the electrode, electrical losses or ohmic losses, that can also be minimized using this large area software. And SATFOS, that is for one dimensional, and LAOS is for two dimensional plus one dimensional output coupling. And this can also be integrated, these two modules can integrate with each others, and file can also be imported. So this LAOS is photovoltaic module simulations, PV module simulations, you can say, where it contains electrical modules for characterizations, electrical properties, and optimization of electrode designs or reduction in the electrical losses can be seen using this electrical module, non-ideal effect, and thermal module for the heat generations between the electrical properties of semiconducting can be analysis, and temperature distribution in the solar cell or LED or non-ideal IV characteristics of OLED or solar cell to electrothermal coupling. And optics module is there with a very powerful 3D ray tracing algorithm, so that can be modeled for standalone 3D optical element and their contributions. So simulating of optical crosstalk in a OLED coupled with SATFOS to analyze the OLED and PV with complex light outcoupling geometry. So LAOS, whatever I told in the previous slide, that is for one-dimensional LEDs and solar cell simulations, and for large area devices, this is LAOS software to minimize the losses across the electrode, either ohmic or shunt losses. Apart from that, we have a equipment. So these equipment basically to characterize the electrical and optical properties. So for PIOS, LITOS light, and there is one more equipment that is called PHILOS. So PIOS is basically a large variety of electrical and optical characterizations equipment for organic, perovskite, quantum dot based OLED and solar cell. And you can get your result consistently and precise measurement data, and directly you can improve your results, measurement software and simulation equipment, and you can speed up your R&D. So these are equipment for fabrications, like whatever the characterizations you want to do. Then this is a PIOS called electrical and optical characterizations. LITOS is basically for stability lifetime measurement equipment for solar cell and LEDs. And for parallel JB and stability measurement, that is called LITOS. So PIOS, LITOS light, or we have one more equipment called PHILOS for photoluminance and electroluminance measurement, that will also integrate it with this analysis softwares. So SATFOS can also be integrated with this equipment, and whatever the results will come with the software or with the equipment, electrical and optical, that can be validated, or you can get the parameter extraction and model, you can validate it. So results whatever will be there, that will be reliable either through the software or through the equipment. So these all are about product whatever available from this Fluxim. Now let me discuss about SATFOS. SATFOS is basically a semiconducting thin film optics simulation software that is designed for modeling, optimization, simulations of LED and solar cell. As you can see on the screen, that is specifically designed for organic, inorganic solar cell, silicon based perovskite, tandem solar cell, heterojunctions, thin film, dye sensitized, organic photodetector, quantum dot, organic LED devices, perovskite LED, white LED, tandem LED, or polymer based LED with TADF or hypofluorescent LED device simulations. This is major research which you can focus using this SATFOS. If you are interested in other product, then you can also contact to us. We can have a separate webinars on that particular product. Now let me discuss about this SATFOS and its user interface. Basically, whenever you use any softwares, either CentOS, Silvaco or Crosslight, that is also very complicated. You need to write the script, you need to understand that script. That takes very typical for the beginners even to learn the script. But here you will get a very good user interface. That user interface to design the structure easily, access the device structure, change the material parameter, working input files or simulation output file. As you can see in the screen, this is completely user interface based software. You have no need to write any script. Only you need to set the input parameters. Like you need to set the electrode parameters, work functions, electron density, hole transport layer parameters, electron transport emissive layer parameter, semiconducting layer parameter. You need to put the value like optical materials and electrical material parameters, doping parameters, or refractive index parameters that put in the user interface, and software will do the calculations and predict you the results. That is simply steps. But you have no need to understand any script or any Python or any other language. It's not necessary to learn. You can sweep the functions, whatever the parameter you can sweep to influence the material parameter, optimize the toolbox to maximize the device efficiency. Suppose you want to perform the swapping from one particular voltage wise to another particular voltage wise. So the multiple calculations can be done and it can predict the results on various steps. Easily access the library of simulation example, whatever the example exists in the default database of this software, that can usually access in the user interface, and material property database you can easily import. So material property and example you can load in the user interface. Results and presentation will automatically generate. Like whatever the results you have got, the presentation will automatically be prepared for you. You have no need to do any preparation of output or extractions. Automatically extraction will be done and presentation will be ready automatically. Multiple jobs can be run at a time, and the results can be exported to number of different format like PNG, PDF, JPG, Excel, DAT, whatever the standard format are required. You can export that results in various formats, and it is fully compatible with Python language. So as you can see in the screen, this is user interface where you can design the layer structures and visualize the energy labels. Now when you design any solar cell or LED, you need to define its parameters. Parameter in the sense material parameter, either optical or electrical materials parameters. In the optical material parameter, you need to set the refractive index. In that, you need to define the NK value. So this NK data, that is called a refractive index, you need to set for with respect to the wavelength. So if it is a constant value, then definitely you can put the NK value as a constant in the user interface. And if it is dependent on the birefringence, like it is a some birefringence material, quantum dot kind of materials, then you need to define the N naught, K naught, and NEKE value in the user interface, constant value for all wavelength, for all over the wavelengths, over all the wavelengths. And this file option is there, which contains the dispersive optical constant, and you can set the optical properties, like whatever the optical property NK data is dependent on the wavelength, then you can import or you can add it or you can create your new optical dispersive material, and you can load in this refractive index tab. So either it is a constant value or it is a wavelength dependent, any materials parameter you can load. So this is optical parameter. Along with that, if you would like to set the semiconducting parameters, suppose you want to define the energy labels, HOMO-LUMO value you want to set, some density of states, dielectric constant, or acceptor doping, donor doping, you want to dope particular layers, then this doping option is there where you can dope the layer either constant value or with particular wavelength or other parameter dependent doping. So you can dope that semiconducting layer and you can form the device, solar cell you can model it or LED you can model it. So optical and electrical material parameter you can set. So we have complete database of optical material and electrical materials. So as you can see on the screen, few of them I am showing here the optical material which is already present in our software database where you only need to import it in the user interface. So either you would like to work any electrode materials, any semiconducting materials, electron transport layer, hole transport layer, substrate layer, coherent, incoherent, wafers, or whatever layers you would like to use, then you can see the sequence accordingly. So P3HT, PCBM, P dot, PSS, Spiro, Omidot, Silver, ALQ3, FTO, ITO, aluminum, silvers, and electrolyte, or all materials basically you can find. Along with perovskite materials will be there, CH3, NH3, PBL3, PBBR3, and various combinations will also you can find in the database like wavelength dependent materials, or you can say a band gap dependent material. So all will be there. If it is not there, then it is also possible where property of each material can be edited or revised by the user. So new material can be added, measured property can be included, whatever the measured data you already have of the optical, you can also include on the material macro file. So material file you can also include your own data property as well. So all organic, silicon and electrode type material will be there. Along with optical materials is also there, like you want to define this optical electrical materials in the electron transport, hole transport, emissive layers, trapping, impedance, doped layer, alpha, NP data, NPV, P3HT, PCBM, TAPC, or whatever emissive layers, all are you can find here. Along with that electrical material, we have sun spectrum, blue LED sun spectrum, single wavelength excitones, sun spectrum air mass 1.5, air mass 0, sun spectrum direct sun spectrum, global spectrums. So all sun spectrum for the light input, sunlight input you can put using this sun spectrum file. We have a photoluminance file where you can alpha NPD, ALQ, ALQ3, BLQ, or whatever other photoluminance spectrum is required for LED devices, then this photoluminance can also be specified. We have analytical dispersion models and effective medium approximation model, that is basically to compare the experimental parameters you can set and experimental models are there. So analytical dispersions and effective medium approximation, that parameter is also there, you can define. Now let me discuss to the module of SATFOS. So SATFOS comes with 4 modules. One is called absorption module, that is basically required to calculate the optical properties, where you can define the sun spectrums, air mass 0, air mass 1.5, and you can calculate the absorption profile for any solar cell devices. So for solar cell optical property, this absorption module is required. And for electrical property calculation and physical models defining, this drift diffusion module is required, which will calculate the electronic charge, exciton, ionic charge, traps, SRH recombinations, trap recombination, DC AC transients, or tandem devices, hopping interface. Then this drift diffusion model is required. And for advanced research in the solar cell, like if you want to do the ray tracing simulations along with drift diffusion or Fourier ray tracing or interface between materials, quantum dot, particles, nanoparticle effect, down convergent quantum dots, Then this advanced optics modules is required where rate can be traced in this devices. So for photovoltaic device, maximum 3 modules are required and minimum 2 modules are required for basic solar cell simulations. Along with for LED devices, we have this emission module. So for coherent, incoherent, emissive property calculations, we have this emission module. So electrical, optical and emissive property can be calculated using these modules. So different modules are there. You can select the modules whatever required to your research. Now let me discuss to each module one by one. So first of all, there is a model called drift diffusion. Drift diffusion, this module will calculate the electrical properties of OLED and solar cells. Like you would like to calculate the IV curve, short circuit current, open circuit voltage, fill factor, electrical field, charge concentration, recombinations, or steady states, AC analysis, impedance spectroscopy analysis, transient simulations, and IMPS, intensity modulated photospectroscopy analysis. Along with that, we have state-of-art mobility models, Pouillet-Frankel, constant, field dependent, temperature dependent, time dependent, Gaussian dependent, charge density models, conductive dopings, charge trapping mechanisms, apply the voltage biasing on the electrode, top and bottom biasing you can apply using this drift diffusion models, injection property of the contact, charge trapping mechanism, excitone recombination, generation, quenching, diffusions, ionic contributions, anion and cations to simulate the perovskite solar cell. And along with that, electrical circuit parameter you can also specify like series resistance, parallel capacitance, lateral resistance, residuum, charge voltage. So like you would like to draw this device, perovskite based solar cell, where there is one incoherent layers and ITO electrode layers, electron transport, perovskite, and hole transport and gold as a bottom electrode, and then again as an incoherent air layer. So you can draw such layers easily, and if you can also attach the electrical circuits and define the parameters of circuit in your user interface of the softwares. So this is basically for drift diffusion models where you can set all the electrical parameter, physical models, mobility models, electrical circuit parameters, and biasing, current and voltage biasing you can apply. And apart from that, in the drift diffusion model, we have some more physical model that is also need to be specified. So if you want to define the semiconducting layer, then there is a doping method. Doping model is there that can improve the conductivity of semiconductor. Traps models are there that can influence the charge transport. Deep traps is also there as a recombination by the SRH mechanism. Polarity of charge transport layer that can improve the charge injections. So after this presentation, I will also do some modeling and simulations where I will create one solar cell and LED and show you some output as well. Presentation is just only to give you the idea that what you can do inside in this SATFOS. So this drift diffusion can influence the different physical model effect, and how it can get the simulated results and can be compared with the experimental results as well. So simulation and experimental can be validated. Mobile ion models are there that is relevant for electrical property of solar cell. So this mobile anions and cations effect can be visualized, that is not be available in other software. Apart from that, device operation from electronic to ion charge profiles. Simulation of hysteresis effect that may not also be possible in other software. So hysteresis effect under different pre-biasing condition or different ramp rate, different temperature conditions, fully available for steady states calculation and transient simulations with following transient models like implicit Runge-Kutta, implicit Euler, Runge-Kutta, Euler, adaptive Runge-Kutta, and transient parameters where you can set the voltage pulse, voltage ramp, price, temperature, time transient temperature, offset parameter, pulse width, whatever the parameters required for transient, that you can set in the user interface inside the drip to diffusion model. And accordingly, software will calculate the charge density under different variations in terms of thickness, temperatures, voicing, or NK data, or whatever the parameter you want to perform the swapping. Then you can definitely do the swapping, and each and every swap steps it will predict the results. Like here we are plotting this current density with respect to the voltage in terms of variation of thickness, where 50 nanometer, 100 nanometer, 150 nanometer. Once you swap, instead of doing the calculation on each and every steps, you can perform the one range of thickness, and software will do automatically the calculation on each and every thickness step. Similarly, this power conversion efficiency is plotted with different variation of thickness. So that's why the swapping function will be there. That is very easy and can perform the very fast calculations. Now inside this drip diffusion model, we have charge transport or interface models. That models will basically required for generations and recombinations at the interface. Suppose you would like to take two different layers. Here these are different layers materials, and at the interface or particular layers the charge will be generated. Electron hole pairs will be generated that will be considered by the charge transport models. So this set force can describe the interconnection between the subcells. So if multi-junctions device is there, there are some models are there that can consider the interface interconnections. Electrical modeling of solar cell including the recombinations, organic hybrid multi-junction solar cells can be simulated, tandem perovskite silicon solar cell, hopping between the different states at the interface, HOMO-LUMO, coated interface, uncoated interface, in-coupling, out-coupling, transparent layers, injection layer modeling. HOMO-LUMO you can consider electrical coupling, like you can define the charge coupling that can generate the electron hole pair, exciton coupling that can excite the charge pair, and interface charge coupling to generate the charge electron hole pair at interface between two materials. So this is a coupling which you can do by different coupling parameters. So this effective medium approximation model is there, that is basically for comparisons with experimental, those who work on the experimental solar cell, fabrication solar cell. We have this effective medium approximation model. So that basically can give you the good approximation in terms of experimental results through the simulations. So we have linear, Brugman, Maxwell, Garnett, where you can define the porosity, medium 1 and medium 2, NK value you can set, along with analytical dispersions model like Cauchy, Scholman, Meyer, Lorentz, Tau, Lorentz, and Drude models that is required for optical solar cell thin film simulations. So there is no such limitation of semiconducting layer. Any number of semiconducting layer you can define, and you can sort the high index layer, low index layer, emissive layer. Multiple emitter layers can be set. Accordingly, it will plot the energy levels and with respect to the positions. Now, next module is called absorption module. This is basically use the transfer matrix for fast calculation of solar cell. This absorption is only required for solar cell devices where you can put the sunlight absorption, you can put optimize the layer thickness, and you can match and adjust the ISC, BOC, fill factor. You can match using this absorption module. It can compute the absorption optical profile in particular specific layer, or total device absorption profile can be calculated, along with reflectance, transmittance, absorption spectra, angular dependence, polarizations, light spectrum by air mass 0, 1.5, global direct spectrums, light scattering in mixed, coherent, incoherent, maximum power coupled, power point. It is fully coupled with electrical simulations. So optical simulations and electrical simulations can be plotted simultaneously. We have some paper that is published in good journal where simulation results were close to the experimental. I have given this DUI reference number which is published by IIT BSU, and they have found the results are very close to the experimental. So either current density, power conversion efficiency or quantum efficiency, you can get the accurate results. So that's why theory is based on production 98-99%. You can get the expected results. That's why you can prepare the simulations as well before doing through the experimental. Now we have emission module that is for LED devices, specifically for LED, organic LED, where you can set the multiple emitter layers like 2 emission layer, 3 emission layer, 4 emission layer you can set. Along with you can extract the emission zone, source spectrum, electroluminescence, photoluminescence, emitted or radiated powers, top and bottom emission properties, dipole emission model, user defined dipole distribution parameter, coherent, incoherent, interface roughness parameters, dipole orientation, CIE color diagram, emission color characteristics, CIE color diagram, chromatographic and CRI etc. User input of applied current density, passive optics property, reflectance, transmittance, absorption spectra, figure of merit, angular dependence, polarizations, coherent thin film optics, and emission spectral and multi-layer optical modules are there that can calculate the angular radiation characteristics of LED. And SwiftForce optimization tool is there, that is to design right combination of layer thickness to lead the particular emission colors. So these are some key graphs, like you want to check the emission zone in LED devices with respect to the angle, wavelength, quantum efficiency with different variation of wavelength, different wavelength variations, and emission or CIE color diagrams can be plotted accordingly. So this is for LED devices. Now final module is there called advanced optics, that is we can call as a scattering modules, which is basically whenever you will use the non-flat layers. Suppose your layer is not flat or some truncated or inverted structure. Like you can see here, these are some black top and down layers are there. So this is basically to get a highest efficiency, to maximize the sun absorptions in the device. Once the sunlight input in your textured surface, it will not get reflect back in the environment. Some of time it will absorb, refract, then again absorb through these layers. So that way you can get a maximum quantum efficiency, and you can improve the electrical and optical parameters. So non-flat, micro or nano size scattered light texture data you can import. So data from AFM, BSDF, experimental data you can include in this uh, solar cell or LED devices, and you can simulate the micro lenses and textures by the ray tracings, geometrics, ray or physical wave optics simulations. Scatterings can be done by the Gaussian, monodispersion, polydispersion, or radius refractive index. Scattering through the Lambatian, Phong, Gaussian, Fourier, 3D ray tracing. This is scattering parameters where you can define the interface, roughness parameters, real root mean square setting, RMS settings to define the roughness of the interface, to calculate the edge and top and bottom diffusion length for the interface. So RMS setting along with this scattering by nanoparticles, you can define the ray number of ray optics, dispersion mode, quantum dot, phosphorescent type dye, mine or radius, its concentration, refractive index, absorption spectrum, quantum yield, emission spectrum. All these parameters for the scattering you can set that can improve the efficiency of your LEDs as well as solar cell devices. That's why this is advanced and unique module inside this StatForce. Now when you work on any software, sometimes you need the help. For the help purpose, we have inbuilt example. More than 100 examples are there. I am showing few of them Few of them are listed on the screen that is already available in our database. So either you worked on LED devices, perovskite devices, or tandem based devices, or solar cell LEDs, or whatever silicon perovskite, Dyson stries, scattering, quantum dot, or doped, undoped, impedance analysis, emission analysis, all these type of example as you can see on the screen that is already there. So you can also try to run the existing example and take the benefit of the software, how it can boost your research in optoelectronics devices. Now next one is property. What kind of property you can predict? Basically this software is useful for electrical, optical, optical integrated, electrical impedance, electrical profile, electrical impedance property calculations like Venn diagram, charge density, electrical field, potential, recombination, absorption rate, voltage, power conversion efficiency, absorptance, stack contributions, reflectance, transmittance, external quantum efficiency, photocurrent, AC impedance analysis, capacitance, conductance, impedance, susceptance, current efficiency, luminance, electroluminance, photoluminance, N doping, P doping, all these which you can see in the script, and few of more are there that will also be predicted, that is not shown on the screen. Now what are the advantage of this SATFOS? It is very sophisticated user interface, easy to learn. You have no need to learn the script. Result will automatically generate. Presentation will automatically be prepared in the HTML format. You have no need to prepare even the report. And it supports the mobile ionic charge profiles anion and cation with hysteresis effect. Windows and Linux native. Windows and Linux platform supported. Perfect parallel computing. Great convergence for organic materials. You will not find any convergence issues mostly in the Silvaco and other software. If you are not able to define proper parameter, the convergence problems comes. But it is default settings are much more accurate. Scattering, interface, roughness parameter, import AFM, HDF data, DC analysis, AC analysis, impedance analysis, transient simulations, unlimited semiconducting layers you can specify. So there is in some software there is a limitations of semiconducting layer where here n number of layers can be do the modeling and simulation. Absorption for particular layers and total device absorptions. Whatever the new research is going on in the solar industries or LED industries, so new feature will update regularly. You can get the support from our uh, Indian technical teams, and our main developer from Switzerland can also help you in your research after you purchase the softwares. So we have this emission modules and quantum dot solar cell with nanoparticle effect, multiple parameter electrical, optical, electrode or layer parameter can be perform the swapping. So multiple parameter in one go you can perform the multiple jobs at a time along with emission module for OLED simulation. These are few of them which is listed on the screen. If you would like to get more advantage, that is also there which is given in the manuals and tutorials. Now platform supported, it is basically work on Windows and Linux platform where i5 or i7 is recommended with 8 GB RAM or 500. So no such high-end cluster or high-end workstation is not necessary, but simple laptop can also run the job, but it may take some time. Those who are really interested and they have any plan for procurement or fund, then we can also provide you the 1 month evaluation license. But you should be ready, like you should have any possibility for the procurement of the software. Then we can provide you the 1 month evaluation so that you can also test how this software can boost your research. We have scientific videos and publication link that is available on our web page, and YouTube video links are there. So we can share on your emails. So those who are interested to get more publications, Indian publications or videos, you can contact to us. We can share you on your email ID. We have a very good manuals and tutorials. So we have tutorials in English. There is step-by-step procedure for OLED, OPV modeling and simulation is there. English manuals, tutorials where all physical parameter, physical models that is already comprehend. We have provided a very good examples that you can perform the structure modeling, proper model uses, understand the script or user interface, and plot your output and export it. And you can build your own projects. You can also get an online assistance from us, so you can solve your problem instantly and avoid misunderstanding and learn quickly and happily. So you can contact on my email ID and mobile numbers. You can drop an email for us for any queries in futures. So this is just only a presentation what you can do inside this set first. So you can note down my email ID and mobile number. You can visit our website for more information about these softwares. So in future, kindly we will keep in touch if you are really interested. This is just only a presentations. Now I will go for the demonstration where I will try to model some